Hey, what is going on, YouTube? Far away back. Been a long time. Haven't seen you in a while. Sorry for the long delay in between the last video, which has probably been about 9 months ago since the recording of this episode. But I'm back. Hopefully I'll be able to continue doing videos again. Work has been just pure hell, keeping me busy constantly, non-stop. So it's kept me away from playing even just recreationally. A lot of the games that I like to play, usually I can only squeeze in maybe 20-30 minutes at a time. Actually, for this particular recording, I'm probably only going to have about 10 minutes to just introduce the video that I'm going to be doing, get the recording off so I can have some time to edit it and get it uploaded later on today. So this isn't going to be a very long video by any means, but just wanted to introduce a new series, a game that I've played for quite some time. If you're unfamiliar with this, it is probably one of the most simplistic games that are out there. It's not graphically intense. Actually, it's probably going to be the most boring game to watch. But then again, it is so entertaining, and the depth of the stories that you can do in this game is just phenomenal. The game is Dwarf Fortress. It is developed by, I think, like 1 or 2 guys. And there's a ton of mods out there. I'm just kind of playing vanilla. I've played with a couple of the other mods, Masterwork and whatnot. The difficulty with mods, as most of you know, is that when the game's updated, usually the mods are usually lagging behind to get updated, and it's not very fun to wait to play with the new features. So, without further ado, I did generate a world. I just did a standard create new world. So it's nothing fantastic. I didn't do anything fun or elaborate with it, you know. I'm probably going to keep it simple for this time around, so we're just going to start a new fortress, region number 3. Let this do its thing here while it's generating up the map for us. Once it gets me in there. And what this is doing here, for those of you that are unfamiliar, up here it has the first month, which is called Granite, up in the upper left hand corner, and it'll simulate out 2 weeks, so that way it can build a little bit of history on top of the year that you're starting. So it's year 535, so there are going to be some interesting civilizations that are out there, some interesting things to keep an eye out for on my fortress. So some background on my playstyle with this: I'm not a newbie, but I'm not necessarily an expert either. So you'll probably see some things on here like, what in the world are you doing? Especially if you're a seasoned Dwarf Fortress veteran. But if you're not, then hey, no harm, no foul. In the upper right hand corner, you can see that it highlights where your cursor's at. So what I'm doing is I'm just moving up and down with the arrow key. And savagery, that basically just dictates how savage the animals and the creatures are in the area and the biome that you're in. I'm not going to leave that alone. Evil, I'm going to leave that alone because you can kind of find out where that is. If you're looking at the map area, there's like a purple area. That's evil. That's where you can have like necromancers and things of that nature. I'm going to stay away from that. I've not messed with those yet, and I don't necessarily want to have too much fun on my first playthrough. Elevation is not really a huge important factor. Temperature, I'll do just medium. That way I can keep it in the middle of the map. Rain, it doesn't make a difference. Drainage, don't care. Flexstone layer, now that's going to be for like when we want to make some steel and things of that nature, so I do want to have some flexstone if possible. Aquifer, I do not want to play with right now. What the aquifer is, if you're unfamiliar with that, is it is basically a multi-layer area that you cannot penetrate without doing some very dwarfy things to get through it. So I've never played on an aquifer map yet. But hey, who knows? Might do one in the future. Let's play. So, river, yeah, you'll have lakes and other sources of water. Shallow metal, yes, I do want that. I do want deep metal as well. Soil, if I can just have some, so that way I can plant underground. Clay, don't care. I normally don't do glazing or pottery or anything of that nature, so clay isn't as huge of an important thing to me. I suppose if you had minimal stone, clay might be an important thing. That way you can make clay pots rather than using rock pots and things of that nature, if you wanted to be more authentic with your making. So what it's doing now is it's searching for spots that I have specifically said I want to look at. So what I'm doing is I'm pressing the enter key, or I'm sorry, I'm going to press the escape key so I can browse the results. And I don't know if you can see there's a little X. I'm in the mountains in the middle of the screen here. It's about a yellow X that's moving around. So I'm going to kind of look around here and just see where are some good spots. And you'll notice when I move around on the left hand or right hand side, I'm sorry, it has what is in that location. So like on this one, there's sand, some soil. I've got shallow metals, deep metals, flexstone layer. It is a warm climate and it's a woodland, and there's other vegetation there. And the surroundings are untamed, so which means I will have some creatures that may attack my dwarves unprovoked. So this one's that's not one anyway. This one I like that one. I mean, this area right here is really nice because it's got a lot of trees. It's going to help with early industry. That doesn't have any trees, which would make an interesting map if you wanted to make it a little difficult. Let's see. And one thing I'd like to do is if I can get some overlapping biomes. Like here, I've got a woodland biome and then a mountain biome. Let's see, I only have one biome here, which is just the temperate shrubland. Let's go with this one. Yeah, we'll go with this one. So let's go ahead and embark here. And I always just use I forgot they've got some of the new ones here. I'll use this one. It's the Nebulatron. It's got 2 miners, a grower, a carpenter doctor, a hunter, a lumber craft dwarf, and a cook and brewer. So let's do that one. And then just hit escape because we've got 230 points down here mid-screen that I can spend. So I'm going to tab over to the items. Typically you don't get any hens or roosters with you, and those are kind of valuable for their eggs. I've got two female dogs, 1 male dog, 2 female cats, 1 male cat. That kind of helps with vermin control. So let's see. I'm gonna go. Oh, we do. We got 6 turkey hens and 1 turkey gobbler. To help for some leather production. Let's get some cheap. Let's see. Billy goats are kind of cheap. So let's do. I'll do 5 nanny goats and 1 billy goat. Let's do 6 nanny goats. Oh, 6 nanny goats. 7. Now we can do 7. That's good. So let's name our fortress. So let's see. So let's find something funny here. Let's see. We're gonna be we'll do the chamber. The chamber of heavy. Oh, wait a minute, sorry. No. Let's see. Clear that. We'll do the chamber of... Let's see. We saw we have. Where's heavy? Heavy. There we go. I thought there was a heavy. Okay. The chamber of hobbling. Now is this one hobbling aces? The chamber aces. Okay, so that one. Let's see, what's this one? Chamber Now let's do Chamber of Hobbling. How about that? It just sounds so much fun. So we'll select that. Not gonna name the group. Let's see. Let's embark. I am ready. Strike the earth. I got 22 points remaining. I'm not gonna be too finicky with those 22 points. Once we get into the map here.
You know that 9 out of every 10 embarkments end in complete disaster. I can't wait to see what awaits us here.
All right. Oh yeah, we do got a good embark. Look at all those trees. Let's see. Now let's K will look at what wall we're looking at. So we're gonna look at, that's the sand wall here. So let's go down a level. Do we have any? Well, we've got hematite, so we've got iron, which is nice. Bauxite, I'm not sure if that, I think it's just a stone. I don't think that's anything that gives us any significant advantage. I think we can make plaster out of that, I believe. Okay, so to move up and down, you do shift and bracket left and right. So bracket to the right will go down one level. Oh wow, look, there's a lot of hematite here. Yep, not hematite here, over here. That's jet. That's claystone. I would really love to have some freaking coal somewhere. That would be extremely helpful. Oh, what's this here? It's cassiterite. I think that is an ore of copper. Don't quote me on that. I could be very wrong about that. Let's go down a couple more layers. So we've got quite a bit of soil layers, which is nice. That's going to help to dig through. Clay wall. Let's just go all the way up to the top. So this is good. So probably what I'll do is I'm gonna cap it off here, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dig. Well, let me get out. I'm gonna dig, and I'm gonna do downstairs here. So this will be where our fort will start on this level here. Because then what we can do is we can dig down, and then I can build a trap chamber here, and then have some more downward stairs here. So we'll go into that more in the next episode. Oops, didn't want to do that. So I'll go ahead and cap it off here. And again, I appreciate you watching the video, and hopefully this is not all for naught, and work doesn't pull me away again more. But yeah, we'll see you guys on the next episode. Thanks so much for tuning in. Take care.